I'm now into a headwind of 28. And the only thing that is slightly concerning is the fact that that's what I'm going to be landing with. Going to be coming in very, very fast. And we'll see how we get on with this one. Come on, down we come.
My name is Tim Palmer. I fly a Jodel DR1050 out of this farm strip in East Anglia.
Well, this is going to be just a very local, just to get back into the air. I had hoped to test this new iPad. Well, it's not new. Well, it's fresh. But it's not actually talking to pilot aware. Well, it's not talking to Sky Demon either, actually. So that's not working very well. I'm happy with the mount, I'm happy with the position, but I just can't work out why it's not doing what it should be doing. But the main thing for today was to just get into the air for a while. It's not going to be very long before the weather turns really vile and starts heading this way. So I'm just going to get into the air, have a quick fly around, and then come back in. Okay. Nayland traffic, Golf Alpha Yankee Echo Hotel is rolling Nayland traffic. Going up very nicely, very much wind assisted, which means I'm going to get chucked around on the way back in. Ooh. Let's bring that down, see if I can get rid of that squelch. I'm actually not aware of it while I'm flying, and I have to have it turned up in order to hear. But the big problem is, when it comes to editing, it sounds horrible. Now, the weather is already there. I had got myself booked into Hindergley Meadow. That's not going to work today because we've got a weather warning for this afternoon for very, very strong winds and heavy rain. So it was important for me to get back into the air. Yeah, it's all very murky in that direction. And like so often, I can't afford to get caught out. The other thing is I don't actually have a lot of fuel. And I don't know where you might be watching this, but we've had a fuel shortage. Well, no, we haven't had a fuel shortage. If you believe what the news is saying, that camera isn't going to work because it's shaking like mad unless I do something like that to hold it in place. But if you believe the news, they'll tell you that there's a tanker driver shortage, not a fuel shortage, but a tanker driver shortage. So it means that I haven't got the fuel that I normally use. A lot of people have been asking what I do tend to do is I do tend to use SO Super Premium or whatever it is, because at the moment that is guaranteed ethanol free, although on the pumps it has got a maximum of 5 on, which means 5% ethanol, although they say that that is a government requirement on the pump, and they guarantee that there's still not any in there. So I'm just having a little look around. This is saying I'm flying into a 25 knot headwind. You can see the rain, that's over at Haverhill. Already tipping it down. Ground speed 67, airspeed 90. Oh, they have done something with the Dragon. They've changed the outline a little bit. I did have a little moan about it last time. I don't know whether somebody watched the video or not. And the flying doesn't open for another quarter of an hour. I think by the time I got there, it would be time to get back. Or even...
Main all farm to Hangar, Juliet Oscar November Lima 5 miles for landing, main all farm.
I wonder if a piece of Velcro would hold that in place. Actually, there's a piece of aircraft where I haven't got Velcro, so yeah, maybe I need to get my act together. Must have been my own wake. I'll follow this road. See if John has left home. A bit disappointing with the position of that camera on a couple of shots. I think I must have moved it because it wasn't sort of positioned squarely. It's not until you start looking at one shot to the other that you realise they're not properly squared up. Nobody else about. Ground speed of 117. Virtually supersonic. I don't know what to say really. So, I'm all narrated out. I'm now into a headwind of 28, and the only thing that is slightly concerning is the fact that that's what I'm going to be landing with. A tailwind of 28. Maybe it'll be slightly different lower down. I must have something on the end of this peak, because every so often when I move, I think there's another aircraft, but I think it's just, I don't know, maybe a bit of fluff. It is funny when you come back from this direction as to exactly where the airfield is. I mean, I know where it is, I know it's there, but I can't actually see it at the moment. Very disappointed about this. I mean, it's only a matter of sorting it out, but nonetheless. Okay, I'm joining downwind. There isn't anybody about.
For those who don't know, because of Nayland's hill, it's a one-way in and one-way out strip, and therefore, when we are downwind, we are actually flying into wind.
I heard a couple of people going into Rainhall Farm. Nothing else on pilot aware, although I know it's not painting an image, but I do get the audio. Oh, first time for ages that there's nobody camping by the river. Not that that's a surprise. Oh, it's going to be one of those across the valley. Didn't surprise me really. Going to be coming in very, very fast. Overrun the building site. Turn overhead the church. White arc. Ooh. I'm going to overshoot it deliberately. Air brake comes down. And we'll see how we get on with this one. Yeehaw is all I can say at the moment. Come on, down we come. As I say, bit of a fast one.
The yawn, not because I was tired, but I think I just needed some extra oxygen. I'm not sure how much I breathed in that last little bit. I don't think you've ever seen me do that before, not go straight over the top of the hill. But as I turned, I must admit I was thinking, I wonder what that's going to look like on video.
As I say, bit of a fast one. pumpkin come off?
Less than an hour later I managed to get the Jodel in the hangar and covered up, but look what happened to the weather.